Oh, Lord. What a freaking Friday already. I'm just glad I'm down here in Georgia instead of New York City right now. Because all the fireworks and all the noises up there, the cats be going crazy. It'll be loud all over
Wonder.
the place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
my
I heard.
dogs
I heard.
too. My dogs are going nuts. My PTSD's about to act up. Sounds like I'm about to open a gun safe, get a gun, and go stand outside and wait for the attack.
Wow. Holy,
No, I'm
holy
just kidding.
moly.
I'm not gonna do all that.
I'm always there. I'm in the shadows watching Insert Evil laugh here. Oh my God. Mike, enjoying some tasty beverage and hoping the neighbors don't blow up the neighborhood. Hey, Mike,
Right.
you want to come in? Let me know. I'll send you the link. The third link, and finally, the real one this time.
Yeah, make sure
Yeah,
you
but
do
when you send it to Mike, it'll be the fourth link.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I'll probably do another major fuck up again. And hit the wrong thing or something, you know?
Look,
Jeez.
we're 7 minutes from after dark. You can't talk like that yet.
Oh, damn. Well, it's 9:53 here, so I could talk all the shit I want.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
back,
I'm in
you
the
know.
Eastern time zone, so Tiffany's gonna tell me to mind my business, mind my mouth. Shut up. She's gonna tell me. You know,
Yeah, I forgot you're an hour ahead of me.
That's right.
Yeah. I have to curb
What did the
it.
kid do?
Yeah, so we can say it. You just can't hear your shit.
Mm.
Yeah,
Come on,
right.
sit over here for a bit.
I only got 6 minutes, and then I'm coming hard.
So, say hello at least then, and then you go
I'll
away.
be right back.
Oh,
Hi,
Sure,
Sherman
man.
and Uncle Dave and Joe.
Hey,
How you
Alice.
doing?
Good.
No
Good,
fireworks?
good. Oh, it
No.
sounds like a war outside.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can't hear it.
Glasses cracked.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Mike and Rihanna, Tiffany, Mike from VentureCast. Yes, Tiffany, Kimberly, and Tia.
from John
And John.
Journeys. They're in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany here.
Nope.
No. Probably
I was just about to put that in.
can shoot me the link, but give me 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Very nice.
Yep.
I'll be sending him the link.
So I went swimming
All right.
today, had a beautiful day. It was sunny and gorgeous. And I went to see my sister, and we went to,
Oh, bless you, Alice.
yeah, it was really nice. Eddie didn't want to go, but that was okay.
I'm just saying if I can multitask.
You can multitask. That's a good thing.
Got the Down Under cruises coming on in about 3.5 minutes,
Okay.
Oh, right here.
and then I've got you guys in one ear and them in the other.
Yeah. And supporting all the chat. It's very good.
I'm gonna see if I can do it.
Oh, Scott's back. Scott made it back again.
Hi, Scott.
Is that Scott from Controversial Cruising? Yeah.
See.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Do they do fireworks off of the ship?
Oh shoot!
How is the cruise during 4th of July? Can I be on 2 lives at once?
I don't think so.
No.
you
Well,
have
I'm-
to have 2 different computers,
2 different
and 2
logins.
different logins on both of them, so you could see both at the same time. That's the only way you could do. But in the same screen, no.
Eddie's got enough problems with one. He could never do 2.
I heard him from the other room. I was busy packing my suitcase for my trip next week, and I heard him talking about, oh, I didn't know I had a live set up already, and then there was another one, now a third. Crazy.
We've had 3 links sent in 20 minutes. And this is the only one that worked. The other 2, garbage.
Tracy's here.
Hi, Tracy. Happy 4th of July to you, Mike. Hi, Denise. Happy 4th of July.
2 tabs. You could open 2 tabs, but it will not be 2 live. So you're gonna have your regular StreamYard live, and then your YouTube live on the other one, but from your channel. But you could only do one.
Only one live.
Yeah,
at a
you have to have
So-
two separate computers, like two separate accounts, two separate computers at the same time.
Yes.
So I'm on.
That's like too much work for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm on with
No.
you and you guys on the phone. I'll be on with Sean and Alana on the laptop. So they're two separate lives. They're not the same live.
But I want to ask you, Joe, do me a favor, just when you're over there, please keep this one muted, okay?
Yeah, because we'll be hearing both chats then.
And then
No, I'm not actually talking on theirs. I'll have you guys just talk. We're just talking cruising on theirs.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so they're not. I'm not with them. I'm with you more.
Okay.
See, I love you. I actually love you.
Gotcha.
T, I appreciate that, but I got more than enough hours. I'm more than enough for the year.
Well, you could open up tabs if anyone else is streaming. You can have as many tabs as you want if you're not on the panel. You could go to all the different channels and watch each channel.
And then you be within 10 hours. You could do like Sherman, Uncle Dave, and you could also have Joe Huff and Mike Rand, who's Venture Cat, and then you'll be giving them hours and all of them at the same time.
So you're
Because
watching the lives.
Yeah,
you're
you're
not
watching
on
the
the panel.
That's right. You understood that, T? Is that too a little confusing, or you got it?
Who's eating? Tiffany wants to know.
Joe.
That's Joe.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's making a.
Audi branded potato chips.
Ah,
But I told you, your mic is extremely loud.
I had one of these last night.
Yeah.
all right, guys. I'll see you later. I got to finish packing.
Hi, baby.
See you, Alice. Take care.
What's stopping by?
Yeah.
Alright, so, Mike, how you doing?
Just living the dream.
I see. Oh, wait a minute. Do you have a new tattoo? Wait a minute. I got.
Yeah, I got
got
that when I was in Thailand a little couple of trips ago.
Damn, bro. Holy mama. Holy
Nice.
shit.
Nice.
How much did it
Yeah,
cost?
it's a lot cheaper to get tattoos and stuff over there for sure.
Oh, everything is a lot cheaper, man. You know what,
You know,
I mean? So,
When I was in the Army and I went to Korea, I was over there for a year. I came back with like 7 custom suits.
Oh
And
yeah.
you go into the tailor shop and there's like a GQ magazine, and the guy tells you pick what you want, and he measures you out and he said 3 days, come back, and it fit perfect. Now my fat ass can't fit into it now, but at the time it was like perfect, and like each one was like, I don't know, $30, $40, back in the 90s. Even if you get that, even if you go now and it's $150 for a custom made suit, that's cheap, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys are pretty cheap still. I mean, and they're relentless. I try to stay away from them because they grab you in, and they just kind of suck you into it.
I think I came home with like, when I was over in Korea for a year, I think when I came home I had like 35 pairs of tennis shoes.
tennis shoes.
It happens.
I like that.
It was crazy. I loved it. I love Korea. A lot of people didn't like it when we were there. And I'm like, what? It's a single guy's paradise, man.
Yeah, this guy I could tell you right now. He's in paradise.
I want to go to I'm like a big history nut, I guess you would say. I want to go to like the Philippines and go down to like Leyte, where MacArthur came ashore, because there's statues and all that kind of stuff down in Leyte, or Leyte Gulf. There's a few other places in the Philippines I want to go. I want to travel like all of the Philippines. I want to go to Cebu. I want to go to Thailand, not just Bangkok, but like Pattaya and
Chiang Mai or
Chiang
You
Mai.
you can actually go see
Phuket. I want to
you
go
know,
to Phuket. You know, and it's the same thing with the Philippines. You know, I want to go to Boracay. I want to go all over that place.
yeah. If you're a history guy, then they got that you know, the movie The Bridge on the River Kwai.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
can actually go to that actual spot, and that's a big tourist attraction right now.
And what is it? Bataan?
Yeah,
Bataan.
Pattaya. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
There's a
basically
guy.
where
There's a guy on YouTube, and I've been following him for years. He does a lot of military history, but he's funny, but he does good history stories, and it's all military type stuff. And his name's Nick, and the name of his channel is The Fat Electrician. If you look up The Fat Electrician on YouTube, he started on TikTok, and then they wind up kicking him off, and he got on YouTube, and now he's starting to make longer content stuff. I mean, he's been making longer content stuff, but it is, dude. And then he's got another channel called The Fat Files, and he does a whole deal on like Waffle House and what's the other one? Little Caesars Pizza, and how they all evolved and all that, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't wait every time he puts I can't wait for him to put a video out every day because I'm like glued to it. You know, might want to check him out, man. He's got some stuff in there like about the E4 Mafia and all. Man, it's crazy.
I think I've heard of The Fat Electrician. I think I've come across some of his videos before.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, my neighbors are just going crazy right now with the fireworks, but it's been raining most of the day, so I think it kind of slowed down, so they're trying to make the most of it right now.
This is like the first day in, I don't know, 4 or 5 days that we had zero rain. And the natives are restless out there. They are blowing up everything. I hope I still have a garbage can in the morning. You know?
Yeah, it sounds like a war zone out there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised y'all can't hear it, man. It's like I'm in my bedroom and I got a window right here and I got one over here, and they are rattling their ass off. I'm like, what? You know.
Yeah, I got a few had been setting off some fireworks around here, but I think they pretty well shot everything they had, so they're done.
Yeah.
I can't complain too much. There's something going on here in Little Town. I know the main street down. They got some stuff going on there too. A little while ago, there was somebody here next door to us on this side. So other than that, it's kind of quiet. So I know the cats are fine. But if we were in Brooklyn right now, forget it. It'd be stuff all over the place.
Oh yeah, I had that on the TV a while ago watching. They said they were shooting on 80,000 fireworks up there.
Yep.
Wow.
This parade gets pretty busy. We got you there. We got you. Tay says our town did fireworks last night. Oh, that's kind of weird. They had to cancel all our fireworks for Canada due to the weather and fire hazard. Oh my God, that sucks. That sucks. Wow. I don't know. You know, I know that New York City is going at it like they do every year, especially after the hot dog deal earlier over in Coney Island. The white boy from California win again. What's his freaking name? Jody, something, whatever. The thing is, he flies in from California. And he beat the crap out of everybody in Brooklyn. So yes, one of those deals. Other than that, it should be a good day. On Canada Day, I forgot the day. Oh, okay. Chris Niles don't mind the fireworks. Hope they don't shoot guns into the air like last time.
Yeah. See, that's why would you shoot a gun in the air? If you're gonna go outside and shoot a gun, shoot it to the ground. Because you know what, you shoot in the air, what goes up must come down.
Yeah.
Thank you, gravity. So yes.
People being stupid. Just people being
Bill.
stupid.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah. What's up, Bill?
Say Bill.
Yeah. We had fireworks here in Canada day and night. Before that, we had a drone show, which was pretty cool. Oh yeah, I saw some of your videos, Mike, with the drones. Yes, very nice. And then yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I know some people from Texas. I'm not gonna say any names, Mike, but yeah, they tend to
Hey,
have a
have-
feel and
Yeah,
have-
little pew
have you-
pew action.
Speaking of the was it the South Pacific? Have you watched any of Bill's stuff on his Japan on that cruise he went on? You need to go check
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah, yeah,
That is
yeah.
like
Bill's
with
got
the-
some good stuff.
the temples or the shrines and all of that, and with the Bill, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was it Hiroshima where they still had buildings or shells of buildings standing after they dropped the bombs.
wow.
Still to this day, pieces of them are still standing. You need to go check that. You need to go check out Bill's stuff, man. He's got some good footage. That was awesome.
I've been following along, you know, as he posts his videos and
right. I couldn't imagine being there. That had to be so surreal that you're standing in a place that was literally annihilated. You know?
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that might get to me a little bit. But yeah, it's good stuff though. It's good stuff. And he does it good too. He does it good.
Pretty cool.
definitely.
So, Mr. AdventureCast, how's the language of where you're going?
Well, you know, my girlfriend, she teaches me a little bit. You know, I'm around her, and when I'm there,
Yeah.
she'll make me say things and teach me some phrases. And of course, when I come back here, it's like, you know, I don't use it, so I kind of data dump it almost. But you know, I've got a few little phrases here and there. You know, if you're meeting somebody, you know, you just Sawadee Kop, you know, that's kind of like their greeting.
Yeah.
And then if you want to say thank you, somebody gives you something, you know, say thank you. It's Kop and Kop, you know. If you want,
where is that? Is that Thailand?
Thailand, yeah.
I figured that would work in Thailand.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, the international language, you know.
That's the international language, right?
But I mean, you know, when you're there, well, because I usually stay right around the Pattaya area, and it's
Yeah.
very touristy.
Mhm.
So pretty much anywhere you go, they're gonna at least speak the basics of English. I mean, you'll be able to order food or buy whatever. You know, if you get out in like the you know, the more rural areas, out in
The
state a
province,
little bit.
out in the province.
Right. You go up in northern Thailand, away from the big touristy cities, then yeah, you try to speak a little English at them, they just kind of look at you, you know. But you know, they're still even then, I mean, they're still pretty friendly. I mean, as long as you treat them with respect, they're going to treat
Right.
you with respect. So,
Right.
Hey, Mr. Rick, how you doing?
Hey,
Welcome
Rick's
in.
up,
hey, what's
Rick?
going on?
Talking about Texas, and somebody else shows up. Speak
Speak of the devil.
Hey, leave Rick's my boy. You better watch yourself.
Hey, I'm from New York. Hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna go out to Galveston, and Rick and I are gonna do a couple vlogs on different restaurants around the Galveston port. So
Good.
Oh, there you go.
Good.
yeah, we're gonna do some cool stuff.
I think he froze.
I think he froze
I
up.
think you
Yeah.
do too.
He must be having a good time out there.
Yeah.
But in a way, Mike, it's also for my brother's in the chat now. What's up, bro? What
Howdy.
do you call it? It's good. It's I'm trying to let you know as a safety prevention for you. It's good to you know, try to learn as much as you can this way.
Yeah.
Be more comfortable too, also. So and then this way, you know, once you get it, once you're there more like you say more time, forget it. You'll be riding like riding a bike. So be easy.
Right.
So don't worry. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be going back. I should be going back next month. That's my plan.
A nice stand.
So
Your face. You can see. I can see your face now too. Alice got a nice tan today. She went out to the pool at her sister's son's house. They have a pool in the back, and I
Awesome.
didn't feel like going out there and being that humid weather. I'm like, nah, I don't. And she says it felt nice. I'm like, nah, I don't. I can't go in the pool. The pool doesn't have banisters for me to hold on to and get in and get out easier. So I'm very afraid of falling on my ass and being wet and all that. You know,
Right,
things
right.
could happen, and before you know it, then next thing we gotta run to the hospital and I forget about it. So my brother here is saying happy 4th to everyone. Very nice. We got Texas again. Rick, try it again. If you can, maybe you might make it. You're welcome to come in.
Might have
there
to
we
re-
go.
Time, so
Yep, there we go.
Hey, at least Rick's only trying to get into 1 live instead of us like trying to get into 4.
This Uncle
You
Dave.
got it easy, Rick. You got
Night.
it easy, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna ride my my you know what all night. So.
Oh, I'm going to.
There we go. Yeah, I know.
There he is.
Hey, Rick.
What the
Oh,
hell? What happened? all I see is 2 eyes.
that's it. That's it.
The glare on your glasses, and that's it.
you must be out somewhere trying to watch some fireworks.
You must-
Man, that's eerie as hell, dude. You're giving me the ick.
That looks like a gator in the middle of the night. You go swimming or something, go out on the glades, and all you see is just 2 shiny things. Like, uh-oh. What's that over there looking at me?
You know what? I told a story the other night, and Mike's here now, so I want to tell it again.
Oh,
When
Uh-oh.
Mike, it's got to do with you.
Oh, shit.
So I was looking. I got on YouTube and I started looking up how I got into YouTube altogether. And
Right.
I watch videos and all this, and I looked up something for I forget what the hell it was, and I think I found you, and it said live, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So it was you, and you were doing it live. This was back when it was veteran cruise vet.
Oh,
Cruise
Cruise Vet
Or,
Adventures.
no,
or
I
something.
talked to you. That's what it was. I talked to you in All Things Wagner.
Right. I remember
talked
that.
to you there, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna follow. This guy's cool. I'm gonna follow. Good vet. I'm a vet. So I started following and watching, and then you had posted something about going live or something or other, and then it got into you were the first person that I really followed on YouTube, and then
Wow.
it was Destination Fun, Sherry and Danny, Destination Fun, and then I found Bill, and then it just snowballed.
Right.
My entire neighborhood of people that I know are because of you, catching you in All Things Wagner, because I was just looking it up and they were like, oh, we're live. So I went and talked to them and all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah. So all this is your
Yeah.
fault.
Well, I remember, you
Yeah.
know,
The
meeting up with you there.
microphone, the camera, the laptop, the wireless, it's all your fault, dude.
And
It's
the
all your
90,
fault.
98 subscribers.
98
Hey.
subscribers. But you know
Hey,
what? I
man.
appreciate you. It was crazy. It was crazy because I used to go watch them, and
Yeah.
I'd always ask about Mr. Percy and all, their little
Right.
dog, you know.
Yeah. That used to be a routine because they used to do it
Yeah.
pretty regular, but I don't think they're doing it anymore.
They used to
but,
do it like every Sunday, I believe.
yeah.
Sunday, yeah. I've sent Sherry and JJ. I've sent them messages on Facebook. I'm like, hey, we miss Mr. Percy. When we're gonna have a live,
Well,
and
he
I
just,
started
he-
I started the phrase with Sherryisms and all because she used to come up
Yeah.
with some crazy shit. Yeah.
well, he just had surgery, and then she's running. I don't know. She's running for office like a judge. She's running for a judge.
Really?
So that's
Oh, that's
probably
awesome.
why they're not on I'm just
They're not
assuming. I don't know. I don't know
being-
that, but I'm just assuming.
Well, I know they put some videos up about, they're loyal to Royal, which I get it.
Right.
But they put a few up. Oh, excuse me, but not many.
Right.
I mean, I get it. You got stuff going on in your life.
I
Are
mean,
you talking
I'm
about
on
me,
their
Uncle Dave,
Facebook.
Lord of Laura?
No, I'm talking about. Have you ever seen that couple, JJ and Sherry? They're all things Wagner.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Those
like
are
their
some
videos.
really-
They got some good videos. Yeah.
Well, they used to go live once a week, but they don't.
Those,
They haven't done
I had
that in
never
a long
seen the
time.
live ones. Yeah.
Oh, the live ones are fun. There's no after dark stuff. This is all like cruising based and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, Eddie, it took me 3 or 4 tries, and it finally got me in there. I don't know what the deal was.
Oh my
All right,
God!
welcome to
Now
all-
Uncle Dave's
welcome
gonna
to
tell you
all
all over again.
We did the same thing.
AI hates me.
No.
Well, Eddie hates us.
Uncle Dave's gonna explain to you what
Let's
happened.
see if this will work here.
Eddie had
There we go.
47
There we
live.
go.
Eddie had 47 StreamYard lives going at once, and we were all
Hey,
in a
Mike.
different one.
Hey, Mike,
Hey,
glad to
how's it
see you,
going?
buddy.
Hey, good to see
CNS
you.
Travel, man. I follow you guys quite a bit too.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know who Dennis Trouble is. Who's that?
And Eddie, we're buddies.
Oh my God!
Well,
Oh, this one has over 10K.
Yeah.
subscribers. Nice.
She does a good job with her videos. I like her videos.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do a great
I'm on their
job.
Facebook group, and that's how I
Yeah.
keep up with them.
Yeah, me too. She goes when they book a cruise. She goes from packing, what to pack, what not to pack, what she is packing, to like the transfer and moving, and then
Yes.
embarkation day and all that.
Yes.
They do a good job. They do a really
They do a
good
good job. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Hey,
JJ, I love you.
Send me your address, man. I'm gonna send you some stickers, man.
Oh, me?
Eddie.
I
Oh,
got, I got,
I've been needing your address, man.
all right. I think I have you on
I think you had
Facebook.
Uncle Dave, I don't think I have your address too, man. I need your address.
No, I'm just a little guy, man. I'm not big in these YouTube streets.
But
So he
little
said
guy
he's
with a
what,
big
6'3",
personality.
6'4"?
Man, look, man. I'm eating out of garbage cans on the YouTube streets, man. I can't walk with my head up.
Well, seeing this travels, man, I tell you what, you guys are big time though. I think.
Shoot, I can't even get up on the curb to get to the trash cans. Something they talking about.
I gotta hand the stuff down to Sherman.
Oh
It's
man,
hard out here for a pimp. It's tough in these streets, man. Tough in these streets.
Oh my God!
We just all trying to be like Eddie and Scott and Bill and all them, Try to see what crumbs they drop along the way we can pick up.
I think Scott from Country Cruising is a little.
Yeah, I think he's a bit cassé.
Yeah, he ate too much and
Well,
help him out.
Scott's worried about me, man.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're at home safe, so you're okay.
Oh yeah.
So
On
it's-
4th of July, I don't go out.
So
I
it's
grew up like-
9:20 here. That means the East Coast is 10:20. So it's probably 11:20. Where Scott, go to bed. Go to bed.
He's been every live there is, and he's been up early in the morning. Who knows? This morning I was with Jimmy at 6 a.m. and he was already there.
Scott's like Danny Dizzle, but the C version. He's doing it. He's doing the Aqua version.
Hey, he's the pole dancer version.
He's the Marine version of Danny.
There you go. There you go. Oh man.
Marine.
Oh,
So,
so everybody's staying safe on the 4th then, huh?
Oh yeah.
I didn't go nowhere. I stay home all day. So
I grilled a whole chicken on a barbecue pit today, and it turned out pretty darn good. And we didn't venture out. We hear the fireworks in the distance, but we didn't venture out.
oh, they're loud up there right now.
My wife
I'm
would say,
surprised y'all can't hear them here. They sound like they're in my backyard.
well, my wife went outside and she said, "Oh, they're popping them now."
Not his way down.
I bet you Jeremy and Cheryl
You know
doing the same thing. They're hiding in their apartment, not going outside.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to one of these the VA or military auctions, and I'm gonna buy like, what is it, the 1029, the little howitzer, and I'm gonna get a bunch of blank shells for it, put it in my backyard.
Oh, boom!
Yeah. I'll have
Oh,
it. No,
boy,
I'll put it in the front yard.
bad,
I'll put it in the front yard like lawn art until like it's New Year's or the 4th, and I'm just gonna
I
rack
see
a
that
couple
there.
rounds out of it and go.
I can see you out there pulling the cord. Boom!
That's it. Fire the hole.
Fire the hole. I
I'll
can
be
see you
buying
doing
half the
it.
neighborhood. I'll be buying half the neighborhood new windows.
Oh man!
It'd be expensive, but it'd be fun.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, it would be. Yes, it would be. I'll be out there holding a beer while you're doing it.
I'm saying, watch this.
Oh man!
Hold my beer.
Oh my Lord.
Oh yeah, I can do that, Uncle Dave. I have a good job doing that.
Yeah. No, I said 3 pounds of powder. 3, not 2, 3.
Oh man!
It sounds good, but you know the police
Yes, sir.
probably wouldn't like it.
Crayons. Or pencils.
Pencils, that's right, man.
Did I just see Miss Lugo step in?
Oh yeah, Alice was here earlier. That's
Hey, Lugo,
How you doing?
how you doing?
All right.
You doing good?
Doing good.
Awesome.
I'm just getting some stuff for my packing materials for my trip. Some crayons,
Oh, cool.
colored pencils, and a coloring book.
Yep.
Keep me busy in the off time.
Yep.
Well, hey, Rick, when's your next cruise?
November 9th, MSC Seascape, the inaugural cruising of Terminal 4 in Galveston. Well, actually, it's Terminal 16, excuse me. We don't do Terminal 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We do Terminal 16. And that's going to be, I'm really looking forward to that, man.
I looked at that, but being a solo cruiser and still having to pay double occupancy, I can't swing that. It was for me, it was like 1,700.
Yeah.
I can't, not this close, because I'm going in September on the Paradise out of Tampa, but I'm going with Carnival Cruise Addicts. You know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I can't
That'd be
go. I'm not gonna be able to get it together in time. I wish I could because I'm gonna say it once and I'm not gonna dwell on it because Carnival gave me a pass to go cheat on them. So
Yeah.
Amen to that. Very
it
happy.
is, you know.
Well, I think a lot of people have said similar things about it. I mean, that's the hot topic right now, anyway.
I've had friends. Well, I have a couple friends here that are travel agents, and they have nothing to do with YouTube. You know.
Yeah.
And I asked them about it, and they're like, "You would not believe the people that are canceling those cruises."
Yeah.
You know, and this has nothing to do with YouTube or any of that. You know,
Yeah.
they're like, it's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them. And he said it's not just diamond and platinum. It's you know, the gold, and you know, they're just like, now there's nothing to work for now. You know,
Yeah, they don't have nothing to shoot for, so they just go ahead and
Right.
start, going to other places.
that's like, look, we're going to give you this job. We're going to pay you $20 an hour, but you're going to make $20 an hour for the rest of your life. You know,
Yeah.
so why would you take the job?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll take the job until I find something that don't need that anymore, which kind of what happened, you know.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that one video that I put out about the rewards program. Well, I put a couple, more than a couple, but
Yeah, you
there's
did.
One
You
one
put
in
quite
one
a
in
few.
particular I did that got the most views and the most comments I ever got on any video, most likes, everything, and almost every single comment was the same thing. Like, oh, I've been cruising with Carnival for 30 years, and I'm canceling my cruises, or I'm not booking anymore. I mean, it was all just. There's so many of them, man. I mean, I was thinking about just doing a video on that just to show the response.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I got off of that.
I know for a fact I commented on one of them because you commented on that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Look at Mike from Cruise Nuts who's coming here. You know, we're done with Carnival. They won't be our first pick on sailings anymore. We canceled 3 Carnival cruises already and rebooked with other cruise lines. So
Wow.
yeah.
Now
Wow.
I'm not gonna cancel any that I already have booked. You know,
Yeah.
okay, I have one in September, then I have the Unhinged in February of 2027. I'm not gonna cancel those, you know, but as far as looking forward, you know, they have to revamp, if you will, and they gotta come back with something else. I mean,
Well,
you know, like we wanted them to be the industry leader, you know. Royal's got a great program, you know, but they don't need and I'm sorry, Rick, to say this, but they don't need to follow anybody. They need to be the leader. They need to be the example. Well, they are the example now. They're the example of what to not do as a cruise company.
well,
You know,
and
I'm gonna get on a rant, and I'm sorry, I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I can't help it. They said that you know, the airlines do it and the hotels do it. Now they're bringing it to cruising. Well, okay, you can try that if you want, but the airlines doing it is not a vacation. It is a vessel to get to the location. The hotel is not a vacation. It is a vessel to stay at while you're on the vacation. A cruise ship is the vacation. So I don't get where they're coming from. I don't
It's the
understand.
resort. It's the resort. And,
Correct.
and
right.
it's apples and
Correct.
oranges. It's apples and oranges.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you take a flight to an all-inclusive resort, sure, go for it.
Yeah.
You take
Yeah.
a flight to a hotel to
Mhm.
go to, Disney World.
Yep.
You fly to Orlando, you get a hotel. Yeah,
Yep.
you can stay at Disney, but that is the destination.
As a
You know what I
destination.
mean?
It's
A
part
cruise
of the
ship-
experience. Yeah.
A cruise ship is all of them, but you can't. It's apples and oranges. I don't understand it. I
Yeah.
really don't.
It's apples and oranges.
I really
Well,
don't
not
get it.
only that, with the airlines and a lot of the motels, most of the ones that are high up in the rewards, which would be the platinum and diamond on the cruise, they're not the ones that are doing it are not paying for it. It's company, it's work. So there's a corporation somewhere that's paying for those, buying those airline tickets and those to get those miles and that. So that's also a difference where they're asking the people that are going, they have to pay that money out of their pocket, $17,000, $33,000 a year. And most people can't do it. I mean, the only way
All
they
right.
do it with the airlines is because the company is paying for the tickets.
Well,
Yeah.
see, like
Yeah.
it took me. I started cruising in 2016. So in September, I make platinum. Finally, it took me 9 years to make platinum. Now I have to do the same thing every 2 years and spend 17 grand as a solo cruiser. It's 34 grand if I was married. I can't imagine diamond cruisers. That's 30 grand a piece.
Yeah.
Well, it's $700 a month for 2 years, and if you want diamond, it's $1,400 a month. If you want diamond, I mean that's a mortgage payment for
a solo platinum cruiser. After you break it all down, is $708 a month.
yeah,
Right.
Single platinum.
Right.
yeah.
I couldn't imagine it.
And I love Coach Cruz. I'm in his corner on all this.
Me too. Me too.
But I think that anybody and this is just my opinion, you know, I think that anybody that's believing that, well, you know, Carnival rolled this out a year early so they can listen to the feedback and they can make some changes and tweak it and they're going to come back. I don't think so. If you go back and you go back and read the transcript from that Q2 earnings call, they are all in on this rewards program, and they've been thinking about it for
That's
a
the
while.
main part of it. That's the main part.
Yes, yeah, and they're banking because they're coming out with Celebration Key, and they got the 2 new XL ships, and they're revamping the other 2 private islands, and they're already looking at that. They're already beyond this change. So
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't hold your breath. I mean, I'm in everybody's corner. I'm hoping that they do, but
Popped up.
I don't think it's going to happen. If
I'm
I
like
was
you.
a betting man.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to change a lot. I think what they're doing right now is the reason they're not responding to everything is because and saying, well, just keep telling us and we're listening is because they want everybody to kind of let it die down and just go on with it. And then June, here it is. It's happening. This is it. You know, as long as they thought about it, there's no way that they don't have the answers to the questions people are asking about, you know, like if there's, you know, a couple and you book it on one card, you know, who gets the points? You know, just simple questions like that. There's no way that they sit there for 2 or 3 years planning this and didn't think about that to have an answer for it already. So they're just trying to get everybody to forget about it and let it lay for a while and quit arguing and fussing about it. And then they'll just pop up. And this, I think you're right. I think it's basically a done deal. It is what it's going to be.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I do. They're not going to do a whole lot with it right now. They're going to see what happens down the road. And the price point between Carnival and Royal Caribbean is different. So you're going to have different types of, loyalty programs.
Mhm.
Carnival's a little on the cheaper side, where Royal Caribbean's a little more expensive side. So the price point's going to be different. You know, the loyalty program's going to be different.
Yeah.
Don't worry, T-Buddy. You can lurk all you want.
Hey, Zach
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, buddy.
Webster.
Just got in from a long day at our friend's house. Had out by the pool, had some hot dogs, hamburgers, some pork butt, and I'm overstuffed. And then the kids had like little sparklers and firecrackers at the end of the night. So just got home.
I know you're wholesome and everything, but I always knew you ate butt. I always knew it. I always knew it. You know what? Because I do too. I
It
love
was delicious.
especially the smoker for my 12 hours.
Now I will admit I had to put sauce on this one because it was a little dry. So, normally
somebody ruined the butt.
Well,
I hate when
think
the butt's ruined.
Yeah, me too. I hate when that happens.
I mean, it was still good once I sauced it up, but
I was
Hey,
surprised
when
at
you
how
try
my
it, they throw a spit on
whole
it.
chicken turned out wet. It got on the wet side, you know.
yes.
I was real happy with that.
Everything's better wet.
Correct.
Well, I don't know if I should say that. But,
All meat is a little better when it's a little wet and juicy.
Amen to that.
Man, you ain't lying.
And a little salty.
oh man.
Hello, Linda.
Hey, Linda. Welcome
Linda,
in.
Linda.
Linda.
Listen.
Howdy.
She's looking for Scotty J. Scotty J's not here tonight.
Nope, Scotty J. I guess he's still working.
Yeah, he said, yo, have a good night. So that means, to me, it means he won't be here tonight. Tomorrow night, he'll probably show up again. So hopefully I do one link for tomorrow instead of 2 again.
That was crazy.
Look, Eddie, I'm not from Missouri, but you got to show me, okay?
Man, exactly missed it. I messed up tonight. I had a scheduled thunder for tomorrow night with tonight's link. I had another link for tonight with tonight's link. So somehow both were going at the same time. I'm like, wait a minute. What the hell do you mean two lives going at the same time? So he tried me. No, I have to kill everything, kill everybody, kick everybody out, delete both things, and then come up with a third one. And finally, I made it back, and thank God everybody's still here. Everybody survived, and I didn't get crucified too much yet. But I know Uncle Dave is gonna kick my ass a few times tonight.
No, I'm done. I might just throw something in every once in a while, but
Amen.
You'll probably get crucified all next week.
That's why I've down like 3 beers since we've been here, because I was tired from running uphill. Jesus.
I'm drinking bourbon tonight, man. I'm sorry. I can't.
Rick, you came in at the end. You came in on the stable version. You didn't come in on like 1.0 or none of that. You came in with the stable version.
Yeah, we were on 3 different ones with Eddie, and then me and Uncle Dave had one of our own in between.
We were just sitting there. We were like, shit on it. We're gonna start talking. So
y'all just commandeered Dave's.
Yeah.
Or Dave just commandeered Eddie's.
Yeah.
Eddie left.
Yeah. He left. And then me and Sherman sitting there, I'm like, how you doing, Sherman? I'm pretty good, Dave. How are you? And we just
They're like, what the hell is going on? What's this guy doing?
Hold on,
I
guys.
said, I got the new link. I said, see you over there. He's like, all right, later. We went to the second link. Yeah, no. Done. I'm like, you know what?
Mike's asking you a question about tomorrow night.
I got out of all of it, and then bing. Oh, here we go. 4 times a charm. We'll try it. And
There you go.
Persistence.
It was.
There
fun.
you go. We lost Coker, man.
They let the dogs out.
Yeah, he left.
Oh, this dog here.
In case anybody's wondering, the Astros
We
are
got a
up
cell phone
7-1.
beverages. We gotta down it down, homeboy.
Hey, Coker, I went and got the seasoning stuff for my 28-inch Blackstone today.
Oh, yeah. Did you get to using it yet or no?
Yeah, I got a kit with the little extra pans, the drip pans, and cleaner and all that stuff today over at Lowe's hardware store. And I need to get some fresh. I ran out of propane.
Well, you're not going to get far without that.
I got about 4 bottles of propane that are all empty. So I gotta go buy some more propane this weekend. So
Last night we went around and looked and we found the one that I want to get. And I didn't get it last night simply because I wanted to come home and look online at places we didn't make, just to make sure that was the cheapest deal. And it was. So I think we're going to head back tomorrow and get it.
yeah, I got mine through Wayfair, but I noticed like HEB and a few other places they have it at a decent price right now. So that 28-inch Blackstone's really a nice grill, man. I recommend it.
Yeah, it looks good.
I
Go ahead,
got a
Dave.
good one too. I got a I got the Blackstone tailgater.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
It got the griddle and the barbecue grill.
Oh yeah.
It actually, the legs fold up flat so you can put it on a tailgate of a truck.
Oh, that's nice and easy.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
love the hell out of that thing.
Oh
I
man.
take it camping and all of that. I'm gonna put some camping videos out when the weather gets right, because the weather's horrible right now. But yeah, I love cooking on that thing, man. I'll do eggs and bacon on one side and pork chops or steaks or burgers on the other at the same time.
There you go. There you go, man.
Those
That's
pit
living
bosses,
right there.
those pit bosses are nice.
Yeah, pit bosses are nice. I like pit bosses.
We
Yep.
used we used a Weber grill, similar to what I'm going to get with
Yep.
the Blackstone, but just not as good. And then we used a pit boss on the burgers we made. And so those pit bosses are nice, but that's a whole nother breed of animal there.
Yeah.
I
Hey guys,
wanna get,
I got head out. I got some other stuff going on, but y'all all have a safe 4th, man.
all right, Rick, take care, brother.
See you,
Have a
Rick.
good one.
Have a
We'll see
good
you
one.
later.
Y'all take it easy now.
I want to get a. Actually, I want to get and try out like a pellet smoker.
Yeah, I used to have one.
Yeah.
I sold it before I moved.
Buddy of mine had one, and they're like insane. They got like you just pour the pellets in the thing, and it's got like a corkscrew where it just feeds it to keep it at a certain temperature, and it's all digital, and it comes with the probes for the meat, and it all goes to your phone and all this. I don't know if I'm gonna get that far into it, but
That's
eventually
the
I might.
kind of pit boss that we use tonight. That is,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'd like
it
to
is-
try one of those.
it is fan. I'm sure it was super expensive, but man, yeah, all the technology that goes into that and the simplicity behind it. That's nice.
You just load it up, put the pellets
I
in,
got
put the
one.
meat on, and
Yeah.
then you can just sit back and do whatever and just check your phone or whatever.
Yeah, I got one. I don't have the one that's got the probes that sends it to your phone because I bought a wireless thermometer that I can use with my phone.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, like you
I mean,
said,
it's
right there, you just put what I'll do ribs on it, and you go out there and set the temperature of what you want it. Once it gets the temperature, you put the ribs on it, and you ain't got to worry about it until you're ready to take them up.
It's like
Yeah.
you don't even look at it anymore.
Oh,
You don't even
need to.
look at it.
no. I always do the 3-2-1 when I'm doing ribs, and so I go out there, put them on, set my alarm for 3 hours, and I don't worry about it. Then I go back in 3 hours, take them up, change it, do 2 hours, and until it's done. I mean, it's nice.
Yeah, I need to get a new one because I sold my other one when I sold my house, because I just try to get rid of stuff instead of packing it and moving it. But I haven't bought a new one since I've been in the new house. But I kind of miss it.
Did you did finally I hate to bring up old news, but you did finally sell that house?
Oh yeah.
I remember back when you had to cut the grass so they could put the sign in the yard.
Right. Yeah, it was a
That's been a long
whole
time,
rigmarole on that.
That's been a long time ago.
Yeah, that was it's almost a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I sold it, and then I bought this place, and I've been here for a year and a half, and then, like I say, I've been going back and forth between here and Thailand for the last better part of a year.
I
So a
was
month
gonna
here, a month there.
I was gonna be a smart ass and say, what province did you buy your house in? I figure you was in Philippines full time, man.
Hey, it will
Yeah.
soon, eventually.
Well, yeah, I can't go full time until I get rid of this place. That's the thing. When I'm over there, I'm constantly worried about the house over here. So it's like, I mean, they gave me a 5-year visa, and so I can go and stay for up to 180 days, and then I got to leave the country for at least 1 day, and then I come back and they stamp it for another 180 days. But But like I say, it's just I'm constantly worried about, you know, like, oh, is somebody gonna break in or got storms coming, you know, because this house got hit by a tornado not back in December, and I had to go through that whole rigmarole, you know, the insurance company. See, a lot of people think that, oh, I got homeowners insurance, they're gonna take care of me. Well,
No,
I'm here to tell you that was not my experience. I had Progressive, you know, and they were bad. I had to fight them tooth and nail. I mean, it all panned out eventually. I mean, everything's back to normal, but it was a terrible experience.
They're gonna try to get out of paying everything they don't have to.
Yeah. They lowballed me on that first check. They cut me, like they sent the adjuster out, and I thought, okay, well, this guy's going to give me a fair shake. I mean, because he was here like for a long time, he was doing everything. So I thought, okay. And then, you know, when I got the notice, like, okay, well, here's what we're giving you. I was like, what? That's not even like a third of what the damages are, you know? And then when I read his report, he left out like a lot of stuff. Crazy.
yeah, you gotta be careful. If you need the money, you grab it. That's it. You're stuck. But if you no, wait a minute.
Yeah.
My mom and my dad were at they've had State Farm for 55 years, right? So my dad, when we have hurricanes and storms, anytime he has to call the insurance company, he knew the adjusters. All right, 55 years ago, he knew the adjusters,
right?
And their kids following their footsteps, and then he knew the kids, and then the grandkids followed in their footsteps. Now he knew all of them. So anytime a storm would come, if there was one roofing shingle out of place, he wanted a new roof, and they would give it to him.
Right.
Every single time. They just tell him what he wanted. They write the estimate, get it done, Mr. Paul, and boom. Every storm, whether, you know, one shingle out of place.
Yeah.
That's just how my dad was, you know. Oh, that gutter doesn't look a little bit right. Gutter's angled a little bit. New gutters on the whole house, you know.
Yeah.
And they had no problem with it. But you figure, see, that's loyalty. 55 years, give him what he wants. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and we'll see the guy that did the initial, you know, assessment of it. He wrote down that there was like 20 something shingles that were damaged, and that they just wanted to replace like those individual shingles, which
no, you don't.
You can't do that. You can't. I mean, first of all, this was a brand new house, brand new construction. So, and homeowners insurance is supposed to make you whole. Well,
correct.
So fine. Let's say I did it their way. Well, they come and patch it up. Well, now all of a sudden my 30-year roof warranty that I got, that's gone. And if I try to sell, well, the homeowner or whoever's gonna come and try to buy it, why would they buy my house that doesn't have a valid roof warranty when they can just go buy somebody that's, you know? So I had to get a new contractor. They came in, they took pictures of just like, and they just inundated Progressive with just a ton of pictures. And then finally,
just peppered the hell out of them.
Right. Finally, because we got rid of the first desk adjuster, and the next one came in, and then when she saw like because he left so much out, and she's like, "Oh, okay, all right, well, okay, here's the rest of what we owe you." And so I finally got everything done. So it's crazy. I would say anybody that's a homeowner, get out your homeowner's policy and look it over. You know, check your deductible, because a lot of people didn't even realize that their deductible was like $15,000. You know, because people buy a house and they just want to move in. And luckily mine was like a little bit above 6,000. So I caught a little bit of a break there, you know.
Yeah, because what's frustrating is how much. Go ahead, Dave.
I said, what they want you to do is they want you to get the highest deductible possible. So
Right.
you pay the money, but then when something happens, let's say you got a $25,000 deductible, and they send their adjuster out, it's like, oh, well, it's only $20,000 worth of damage. So it's
Yeah,
out of your pocket, you know?
exactly.
That's when I go out to the shed and get my 10-pound maul and start knocking brick out of the house, you know? How much is that? Oh, it's about $22.50. All right, come back tomorrow. This wall will be gone, you know?
Hey,
It's crazy how much we pay into all that on a yearly basis.
nuts.
And then
It is-
they want
it
to
is
come out and
literally-
nickel and dime everything.
It is
Yeah.
literally a crime. It is a crime.
yeah. And when you're in the midst of it, I mean, because first of all, like that was the first time I ever had to file a claim on my homeowner's insurance. So it's not like I didn't know, you know, there's nobody that comes out here and helps you. Like there was a bunch of houses in this area. Well, nobody comes out and says, okay, well, this is what you need to look for, you know, da 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 da. I just assumed, well, I've got homeowners insurance. I've always paid. I'm never late. I've had a good history, and that didn't mean anything to the insurance company.
No, of course not.
But it all worked out. So I mean, I'm thankful that everything got repaired. So
Zach,
Yes.
are you gonna be joining us on Unhinged Group Cruise?
Oh yeah, I'm already booked. We've been
Okay.
booked.
Oh,
All right, just checking to make sure.
Yeah.
Just checking
Yeah.
to make sure.
Yeah,
Just
we've been
checking to make
booked for a little while on that one. So we're booked. We're good to go on that. Right now, what we're looking at is we've got absolutely nothing planned vacation wise for all of next year. Like our vacation slate is wide open. So that's our next hurdle because I'm trying to talk Jess into booking the Thanksgiving cruise that the Cam fam are doing on the Liberty out of New Orleans. The 8-day
Oh,
cruise that they're doing.
My town. You
Yeah.
coming down here, Bobby? Well, actually, you're not trying to talk her into it. You have put in a written request in triplicate for permission to book the cruise.
Well, basically, when the last couple of weeks, she's been wanting to explore the options of getting a new car because when we went on our trip and she had the rental car, she fell in love with the rental car. And she's one of those people and my mom was the same way. She gets new car fever. Like if she likes a car, and this was the situation, she started liking the car. I knew the second we got home, she was going to start looking and stuff like that. And she did. And so I told her, I said, sure, honey, we can look into this. I said, the only way we're doing it is if our car payment stays the same or goes down. I said, we can't afford it otherwise. But in my head, I'm thinking there's no way this is going to happen. I'm going to go along with this because if I go along with this, then she's more likely to go along with any and everything I say cruise wise after this because I'm indulging her. And sure enough, we went through the whole deal and they came back and it was well over $100 a month more than what we were already paying now. And she was like, oh, we can't do that. And I'm like, no, honey, you're right. We absolutely can't do that. So
I was going to say, I mean, I was married. Actually, I'm still legally married, but my wife passed away. Anyway, for 23 years. Okay. And I was just going to tell you, Zach, buy her the car. That's what I was going to tell you. Just buy the damn car. My wife at the time did the same thing. We were out looking for cars and she found this what was it? It was an Acura MDX, little egg-looking Acura SUV. I mean, it was nice. Now it was fully loaded, all leather, all that kind of stuff. And she's like, I really, really like it. I really like it. I said, I don't know. We'll see. This and that. And she's like, but I really want it. I really think I'm like, no, I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll see what the finances do look like. So she had went by her sister's house about an hour and a half away. I went back to the dealership and bought it. And she came home. I mean, this took like 2 days. They went and did all their thing. And I got it to where I'm like, yeah, I can do this. And she came back and said, hey, let's go take a ride and go look at that car again. She's like, okay. You know, we go back over there and the guy comes out and he hands her the keys. And she literally dropped the deuce. All right. She's like, what is this for? He's like, it's your car. And she looked at me like she was about to hit me. And I'm like, no, it's your car. She's like, you son of a bitch. And I'm like, what did I do? I bought the car, you know?
Surprise.
She didn't let me drive it for like a month and a half, dude. Joke's on her. I test drove it. Yeah, you know, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
And then after I bought that, she didn't say a damn thing when I spent $1,900 and it just said Carnival Cruise. She's like, you booked a cruise? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay. It was for our 20th anniversary, and I took her ass on a cruise. She didn't argue too much about that either, you know?
Yeah.
It, you know, you give as much as you can, and then you're allowed to take a little bitty bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
There you go.
Look at Denise. Dave knows what's up. Buy the car, make the soup, use the good china. That's right. You're damn right.
Sherman knows. That's why he's quiet.
That's
But,
right.
but then you got to
I'm
wash
just
the
waiting
good
for that
china.
to get figured out and go along with everything.
I do a lot of yes ma'ams around here. I mean, when my big thing for this year to this point has been when she went on her New York trip, you know, a couple months ago, right? I guess right at the end of May. Oh, look, here's Cheddar. Got to make his appearance. But
We got two Cheddars on the screen.
we do. We got Cheddar and Cheddar. So there's
Cheddar.
Cheddar. But she, in her head, she was like, I can't go. There's no way I can go. There's no way I can do this. And I'm like, you have to go. Like, you've never been. It's a short thing. We can make it work. And, you know, she, in her head, she had already turned the trip down. She didn't even tell me about it until like 2 or 3 days before they were supposed to leave. And she had known for like 2 weeks that she could have gone. I'm like, well, we can make this happen. But, and we did, and we got her there, and still having to go uphill from all the spending she did while she was up there. But I knew that was an experience that we couldn't just let her turn away from.
Right.
It's and now it's a lifetime memory.
Yep. And now, of course,
Right.
she wants to go back for longer.
That's
That
what I'm
wasn't long
saying.
enough.
If that's gonna who you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, you know, oh, we can't afford that. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Well, guess what? Your ass is going anyway, just because.
Yep, that's pretty much what it was. Like, we'll
You know?
we'll work it out on the backside of things.
Right? Yeah, we can always fix it. Yeah. My wife never got that. But then we're not gonna be able to do this. We're not gonna be. Hey, that's not your problem. Go do your thing, and I'll take care of the rest. I'll worry about it. It's not your job to worry. It's my job to worry. And I don't worry because I always got everything covered. I'm serious. I mean, that's
Yep,
just
you
just
got
how
to
it
figure
is.
it out.
Well, not all the way, but sort of.
Hey, but that's why they gave you the keys to the Sea Wave Lounge.
I built the Sea Wave Lounge. I got news for you. Give me the keys. I gave Scott the keys.
Oh, snap.
We had a live one time, and they were doing the match game show, and I forget who was on there, and they're like, what is it? 17-1. Astros are beating the Dodgers 17-1.
That's
Dang.
nice to see. Happy 4th.
I
Woo.
was just
That
telling my
is
mom.
a
my
beat
mom.
down.
Right.
That's a whooping.
Well, the Mets
That's like
played the Yankees
Two
today.
touchdowns and a field goal.
They even come out of the dugout.
I'm
Man,
about to say, did the Dodgers even get off the plane yet?
Like,
That is-
somebody
that's wild.
Tell them the time of the game.
That's crazy. That's
And the
that's
fact
only
that
in the,
that's at home,
that's
too,
only the
in LA?
sixth inning.
Is that in New York?
No, it's in L.A.
Oh,
They're
that's
playing
right.
in
LA.
L.A.
My bad. My bad.
They haven't been the Brooklyn Dodgers in a long time there, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Something beautiful. I wonder who started for the Dodgers.
I had to do the double take. I saw the score and I was like, "What? Wait a minute, 17?
What the fruit?
That's not right."
Well, Braves lost to the Orioles tonight, and that wasn't fun. They can't get it together this year.
Boy, I'm glad Chris is not here.
Yeah, Chris, if we keep it up, Chris is going to be talking about it, I'm sure, on Sunday.
Look, I'm surprised since the Orioles won. I'm surprised Chris isn't in here tonight with his jersey and all that on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be cruising with them in September.
That'll be fun. You guys will have a good time. And y'all are
It's-
leaving what, like one day before we leave, right? Y'all leave the
We leave
20th?
September 15th. September 15th.
What day is mine? Hold on. Let me look. I've got it on the calendar. You said the 15th y'all leave?
Yeah. Embarkation is the 15th.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
it's a
getting
few
coffee. I'll
days.
be right back.
All right.
I think we go out on the 20th. So the end of that week. I think ours is
We'll
the
be-
20th through
We'll
the
be
27th.
back.
No, I take that back. 21st. 21st. We
What
leave
ship?
on a
What
Sunday.
ship are you on?
We're on
what ship?
Star of the Seas.
Oh no, I'm going out of Tampa on Paradise.
Yeah, we're going out of. I think it's out of Port Canaveral. But we're excited.
never-
because
We'll be down there, Zach. We'll be one day ahead of you. We go out on the Vista the 20th.
that's who it is. It's Sherman. I knew there was somebody that's one
Yeah.
day ahead of us
Yeah.
in the cruise countdown.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I just have to remember who it is because that'll help me remember my days, and I'll just add one to it.
All right.
But yeah, we're going to go down there on the 20th, and then we get on the ship the 21st. And we're excited because I think, the Star will have only been out maybe a month by that point.
All right.
I know Barry, Cruising Complete, he's going on the inaugural. Like he's got a room for the inaugural sailing of that one. So I'm hoping he'll be able to come back and get his videos out before we go because I'd love to see, anything and everything he's able to show on that before we get on so I have an idea what to expect.
Right. Yeah,
Trying to
the
decide
other night, he
whether-
was doing his live and he was talking about going on the Star. And I said, I knew you were going. So I was asking when to see if y'all were going at the same time, but he said he was on the inaugural.
Yeah, I thought so, but no, he's 1 month ahead. And then I think there's somebody else. I think it's Tanisha has it booked for sometime next year in 2026. But I think those are the only folks I know in the community that have Star booked at some point. But
Right.
I'll try to have a quick turnaround on my videos. We'll see. And we'll have Wi-Fi, so I know we'll go live more than once while we're there if I think about it. Because I can't say I'm like Scott. I lose track of time when we're on board very, very easily.
Right.
My 2026 is like wide open. I have absolutely nothing, but I guess I really need to get on that. Hey,
See, that's where we are.
Do any of y'all fly Delta Airlines?
Yeah.
all the time.
All right, well, check this out. You have the Delta app on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you use Uber?
No, not very much.
Sometimes,
If-
depending on where we're
if-
going, we'll use it.
If you use Uber, you can go down to rewards and you can tie in your Delta Sky Miles to Uber. If you have a Sky Miles account to Uber. So every time you use Uber, if you use Uber, every dollar spent is another Sky Mile for Delta. If
that's
you pre-book it,
That's cool.
if you pre-book it, it's 3 times for every dollar Sky Miles. Also, flying out of Florida, the Brightline train. That's why I'll fly into like Orlando or West Palm and take the Brightline to Miami, you get $10 off of Uber.
Oh, that's not bad. And that's kind of in my head as what we might do for Unhinged is fly into Orlando and then do that down to Miami, or maybe even drive to Orlando. But I'd really rather not do that and take the Brightline. So we'll see.
Brightline, if you've never taken a Brightline, like I get deals from them, so I go to the premium, you know,
Mhm.
and you get the premium lounge and but it's a high speed train and it goes from Orlando to West Palm Beach in like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and then it leaves West Palm. I think it hits Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, then Miami. And if I remember right, from the port of Miami to the Brightline station was like $12.
That's not bad.
Wow.
And I mean, I know I watched.
I'm glad,
Sky
I tell you
Studio.
what, I'm glad I got an Uber instead of trying to drive it, because that dude, he was whipping in and out, going around construction and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, he earned that $10 tip. I ain't gonna lie to you. Book Booze 4.0.
That's Eddie's.
4.0. When is that? I'm sure
Yeah,
everybody's told me.
Eddie, you're muted.
Yeah, you're
Eddie,
muted.
you're muted.
I think it's October.
It's
Let me,
October 31st, 26.
Let me show you.
Set sail on the 4.0 Booze Cruise, hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Departure, October 31st, 2026 from Galveston, Texas. Itinerary, Day 1, departure from Galveston, Halloween night kickoff. Day 2, fun day at sea. Day 3, Cozumel. Day 4, Bay Islands, Honduras. Day 5, Harvest Caye, Belize. Day 6, Costa Maya. Day 7, fun day at sea. Day 8, return to Galveston, memories that haunt forever. Don't miss out, reserve your cabin today.
All right.
October 30, 2026, out of Galveston.
31st. So
31st.
it leaves on
36th.
Halloween.
On Halloween day.
Oh, wonderful.
So you got to show up at the terminal with your Freddy Krueger mask and, you know.
I was going to get
You
a
know,
little with me.
I'm going to show up looking like Uncle Dave, you know, just old drunk Cajun. When the ship's at? Hey, you know.
Look out there.
That cruise is going to be the pre-party to the Unhinged cruise.
Amen to that. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. That Unhinged cruise is going to be unhinged.
It is going to be insane.
I told them, they're like, you know, it's the unhinged, ungroup, unhearted. I said, you should have put in there unsupervised.
It's going to be off the rails. Like I don't
Off
even
the
know.
top of my head, I think I can remember about 40 channels going to be there.
I mean, it's insane.
40.
Everybody's going to be
40.
filming. We're not going to be able to go anywhere on the boat without seeing, anywhere on the ship without seeing people, you know, that we
So
know.
anywhere you go, okay, let's say you want to go watch the show and it starts at 7, say. You're going to have to leave your room at like 5 because you're going to run into so many people and stop and talk. It's going to take you 3 hours to get there.
We're going to have to book.
Then you're going to be late getting in.
We're going to have to book one of the entire floors of the dining room.
Oh, yeah.
I
And-
feel
and,
bad.
you know,
Just book the conference room.
I
I
thought it
feel
was
bad.
cool because like I went in and I love Cove balconies. So when I called my PVP, I'm like, hey, I want to get a Cove balcony. She's like, okay, no problem. So we did it all up, got it all done. And I let Chris and Liz know and say, hey, I got a Cove balcony on this deck, and this is my room. They're like, oh, we got a Cove balcony. You're right down the hall. I'm like, shit. So it's you know.
I'm on the 9 deck.
there's gonna be a freaks on deck 5. That's all I'm
Well,
gonna tell you.
Y'all are gonna laugh at me when I tell you, because for the longest I really didn't pay much attention to what deck our room is on. We're the deck below Lido.
Ooh.
Ouch.
All right.
I don't know what deck that is. I've never been on a celebration.
I just hope that we are down under the buffet or something along those lines. So we'll find out.
Just bring some noise canceling headphones or some earplugs or something.
Luckily, we typically bring a noisemaker to use in the room, so that I have a feeling we'll just have that loud and we'll be all right. Our boys sleep through just about anything. But yeah, I feel bad for the folks on this cruise that have nothing to do with our group, because I have a feeling we are going to commandeer this.
Can you imagine if all like 60 something of us got together and did a bar crawl?
You just sparked Eddie's attention.
Could you imagine?
I'll be there filming.
Well, you know, there is a special event. I don't know if you guys know this. There is a special event scheduled on the walking track on that cruise. Eddie and Cheryl from Cruising is Fun Anytime are going to race in their scooters.
The Rollator race.
Wow.
We've been waiting for this.
I did not know that.
Eddie, don't look like you don't know what we're talking about, because we talked about it on the live show in the morning.
That brings an extra level of interest, you know.
That's it.
For people that weren't thinking about it, that might push them over the edge, you know.
And there will be side bets.
Well, of course there will be side bets. There will be prop bets on it too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Lori. Well, Davis,
You know, Lori, neither do we. We have no clue how we got here.
Us either.
Yeah, we're just doing that clickety click 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 thing.
I'm trying to look into my cruise to double check now that Kimberly Lavelle has said that, to see if I'm actually right and we're under Lido deck. Got to find it first though.
I'm trying to decide if I want to book the cruise this month to go to Celebration Key, because I saw last night that they had cabins on the Celebration going to Celebration Key like this month. So I was trying to decide if I want to squeeze one in this month before I head over to Thailand, take advantage of my casino offers before, Carnival takes all that away too. So
yeah.
Mike, as much as you go to Thailand, dude, you got to have like 1 trillion sky miles by now.
Well, I'll tell you what, I exclusively fly with EVA Airways.
Dude, I watched a video on those. There's a guy, what's his name? Paul Lucas. His channel's called Winging It.
Right.
And he did that. They're like first class is supposed to be like the second best in the world.
I mean, because I'm always searching for airfares to that part of the world, and if you compare their airfares to some of these other airlines, they're
like Cathay Airways and stuff like
China Airways and some of these others like Starlux, some of those. I mean, they're routinely the cheaper ones, and I mean their planes aren't the newest, but I tell you what, their customer service is awesome. The service you get on the plane, but like the flight attendants treat you like a human being compared to like here, domestically.
Right.
I mean, it's a whole different experience. But I've racked up a ton of miles, and they gave me like a black card so I can go to their lounges, like Taiwan or Bangkok or whatever, or even in Houston, like, cause I fly out of Houston all the time. So I try to stick with them to build more miles, and I've actually been able to redeem some miles for a business class ticket once. So And that makes a difference when you're on one of those 16-hour long hauls and you can wrangle a business class ticket. I mean that.
And
that
yeah,
helps.
it's like lay flat seats. And
Oh
all
yeah,
that,
yeah. You're
cubicle and yeah.
laid.
That's what
You're laid all the way out. They give you a set of pajamas. They give you the slippers. They give you like a
slippers.
little.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Zach, she's right. I got my book out.
I'm looking for my specific room to see where it is on the floor. So we're on the 15th deck.
Well, yeah,
So-
you're under it then. Well, you tell me what room number, and I'll look on here, and I can tell you what's over you.
That's
Yeah,
what
what room are you in?
I'm not that
What?
stupid, Eddie.
Don't
that's
don't
not
tell
mine.
Eddie. Don't put pineapples on your door.
We won't
Like
tell
Mike
Scotty
Fox.
J. Don't worry.
I'm used to that. Don't worry. So what is it, Zach?
I'm still looking for it on here.
Mysteriously, some pineapple stickers will appear.
Mike
Won't
Mike
necessarily be
Clark,
Eddie's fault, but you know.
Mike Clark was notorious for that, putting
Okay.
pineapples on people's doors.
He still is.
It looks like we're midship. So it looks like we're going to be under the area of where the beach pool is.
Yeah.
Right. I know where you're at.
So kind of, I think we're on the street eats side of it. So underneath that. So
15 what? 15
You got like the 15-300s.
I'm in the 15-300s. Yes.
Yeah, you're right under the pool and in the Lido deck, then. Yeah.
I guess I'll put
Well, the
pineapple
pool
in
ain't
one of them.
bad, you know.
Do not put a pineapple on my door.
Oh. Challenge accepted.
We'll put
Well,
a
I'm-
pineapple. We'll just tell Scotty J where you are, so he'll come by and visit.
Scotty J would visit often. He's already told Jess that they're going to be BFFs, and she is scared because Lori. I just saw that. Don't do it, Zach. I did not tell him. Eddie. I did not tell him, Lori. I know better.
I'm gonna be on deck 5, so I'm gonna take the elevator up, come run down the hallway, beat on your door, take off, go back down the elevator back to my room.
The good thing I like about having that, though, if we can deal with the noise, is how close to food we will have.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
my kids want to eat all the time, so being able to just go up one deck and
Right.
that's going to be nice.
Where
Yeah,
do
I
they
like,
put it?
deck 8 on the XL class because they got that. Well, I don't know. On Jubilee, they had that breakfast buffet, and the guys pick an anchor smokehouse every morning, and that was great because I could just walk right down there instead of going up to the buffet, or I don't have to take an elevator or nothing. That was nice.
Telling you.
What,
I
Eddie?
am definitely looking forward to this ship. Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
It might be a good thing that all of us are going to venture out away from Carnival after this one, because we may all get banned.
Amen to that. Yeah.
I got news for you. I'm gonna venture out before this one.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like this may be a last hurrah for a lot of people if things don't change.
I'm not just gonna. I mean, I love Carnival. That's where I started from, and the way I thought about it is they're literally shitting on their most loyal people, right? The people that built the company, the people that saved their ass after COVID. That's the people that are getting shunned. Now, I still love them. Don't get me wrong. I love Cruising Carnival, but I just might not do it as much. Now, I'm sorry to be like that, but I have nothing to work forward to.
I don't think
There's
you're
no way
alone.
I'm going to spend. There's no way I'm going to spend $34,000 a year if I make it the diamond. There's
Well,
no way. There is no
well,
way. Or
I got a
34,000
video-
every 2 years. Sorry.
I got a video coming out calling out the Carnival executives pretty soon, so I don't know if I might get, I might get the letter, but I
Yes,
don't know. We'll
Scott,
see.
yes.
We'll see what happens.
And you know what? And there's another thing I really wanted to say. It's not John Hill's fault.
No,
It's not.
No, it's not.
All the
He-
personal attacks. He's getting a lot of personal attacks on him and his wife and his daughter. That's
And it's crazy.
totally uncalled for. And you know what? It's literally, I almost think it's not even Christine Duffy. It's the shareholders.
It's Carnival Corporation. It's above.
It's the shareholders
She's
that
the
want
she's the
more.
mind, but it's the corporation that came out with this.
It's the shareholders that want more money. That's what it is. And you look, when they unveiled it, look at John Hill's face. You think he was happy when he was talking about that shit?
No,
And neither was Christine Duffy. Neither one of them were totally convinced this was the way to go.
He knew what was coming. He knew what was coming.
He did. And for years since I've been cruising, he has literally been an advocate for solo cruisers. You know, you give solo cruisers double the points. They're paying double the price. Give them double the points. Now, you know, you can see it in both of their faces. They were not convinced this was the right way to go.
Yeah.
And that's just what I saw. I could be wrong, but that's what I saw.
No, this was at the higher up. This was at the corporate level. Those folks, those were the ones.
It was above Johnny.
It wasn't.
John Hill, and I feel sorry for the amount of crap John Hill deals with. I really do. He's a better man than I am. I couldn't have that job because I'd be cussing people out, giving them my address, come over here, and we'll talk about it out in the street type shit, you know? But to attack the man is one thing. To attack his family, come on, man. You got to draw a line.
There's no excuse.
The people that did that shouldn't cruise anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I've said that on my channel. There's no excuse to. You might not be happy with what they did, but there's no excuse to threaten people. You know, going after the family
You don't wish
members.
somebody to die.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happens, you can say you heard it here first.
Eddie and Sherman and Uncle Dave. You want to say hi?
I mean, they can.
Yeah, y'all see Beth?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Eddie put it on the big screen.
Did you let the dogs out?
Yes, the dogs have been.
He's staring at you.
He's been fed and let out.
He's giving you the eye.
He got a treat
with his hair over his eye.
All right.
Get up, sir. Get up and go take care of the dog.
The dogs have been taken care of. They're good.
Before you get on live TV.
They were fighting behind me. Scott, I see that. I did let the dogs out.
Scott, you need to check your math there. We have the unhinged.
Oh, are you going to let them out? Oh,
but by
God.
2030, 2030. Okay, there you go.
All right, there we go. He's hanging out with No Pants Prophet.
Yeah, they're drunk enough that everything's running together.
I'll tell you what, I've been enjoying that No Pants Prophet channel.
Oh yeah,
Richard is crazy. I love it.
He came out with a short today where, like, I guess,
I watch all of them.
He was wearing the Carnival VIFP stuff and went into the.
Is that when he threw it off? Is that when he threw it off?
The stuff. Yeah. That. Oh my God. I find myself every day like searching on YouTube to see if he's got something new. You know.
He's like fat man going downstairs with my tits out. I'm like, wait, what? It was funny. It was funny.
I saw like John Hill's video was calling him out. He didn't like use his name, but he said something about this silly fat man with a captain's hat.
Yeah.
So I jumped on one of his latest video, and I was like, hey man, I don't know if you saw this, but I think John Hill just called you out. And it wasn't like 5 or 10 minutes later. He was coming with a new video.
He wears a Post-it that says "silly man in a captain's hat." I love that shit. I started watching when he came out with the Carnival thing, you know, and he started going through what his thought, you know, and he's like, then the next one is when they started backtracking. He's like, I told you, you heard it here first. And I'm like, this guy's a genius, man. I loved it.
He's
Yeah,
funny.
I watch all his stuff.
Oh my Lord. What a crazy bunch of knuckleheads, I'll tell you.
Did you watch the one where him and Scott were in the bumper cars? Did you
Oh, I
watch
missed
when him
that
and
one.
Scott were in the bumper cars?
I missed
No.
that one.
He's like, I won't hit kids, but I'll hit little short Asian men. I was like, right now? Oh my God, it was the funniest shit.
18-1.
Oh, damn, bro.
Keeps getting worse.
Damn.
There's still 3 more innings.
Ouch.
And I was fully expecting the Astros to get demolished today because Lance McCullers Jr. they rocked him the last 2 times. But today, I don't know, something about the Dodgers, the Astros ready, or it brings out the best in them, on that matchup.
You two look like twins, Zach.
Oh, we look like twins. They say pets look like their owners, so
There you go.
he's a little hairier than I am. He
Yes.
took mine.
Yep. Same color hair too.
Close.
And then now you have a tan, so
The other dog and I match color a little better.
It's like the Shaggy DA.
This is our crazy one, so it's kind of shocking he's being this crazy.
I thought you only had cats. Look at that. Dog in there too.
Nope, we've got 2 dogs and then 1 cat. Yeah,
And they get alone.
Did you just push that dog off the desk?
no,
I
Jess
told
was
you.
standing here. She pulled him down.
Don't you be mean to that baby.
I
They do
can't
nothing wrong.
do that.
Hmm?
Clearly. See?
Let's see. What is that?
What's Scott talking about?
Conservative twins. They got a video on Carnival, 10-minute video. They have 2.9 million subs, and they rip Carnival. I'm gonna look that up.
Oh, they're probably going to get a letter.
I like the one that Scott showed a little short video when they were in the speakeasy, I think it was.
Yeah.
And the folks were doing a thing, and they said, "What do you think? We're Carnival or something like that?"
Oh, wow.
That's
Another
very-
one is he hasn't done it in a while, but Richard would put up there in his shorts and be like, MSC for VIFP.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah. He's been doing like a
"Oh my
whole
God."
series on that.
He would be sitting at a table in a dining room, and he's like, "Oh my God, what is this? Oh, it's tablecloths. We have tablecloths on MSC." I'm like, "Oh, this dude here."
Oh man.
Who is we, Scott? We went twice, and they wanted us to go again.
Talking about Rich,
Him and
Wanted y'all to go again.
him and No Pants, him and Richard.
Him and Richard.
Yes,
I
he is.
mean, I'm impressed with MSC though. The
Oh,
more
yeah.
I see of them, the more I'm thinking, man, I might ought to try that out.
I'm trying out my first one next year in June.
It looks
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
West
I think I'm
Coast
gonna
looks
book-
good.
I
Seascape
think I'm
looks good.
I think I'm gonna book something on MSC for 26. Just to go check it out.
June
know-
1st from Miami. Just saying.
June 1st. I don't like. See, that's the thing is my cruise season starts in September and it ends in April because the kids are out of school May, June, July, and August.
Yeah.
And I don't want. I mean, I love kids. I have 3 of them and 4 grandkids, but still, I don't want to try to be going to bed at 12, 1 o'clock, and then at 2 in the morning I hear that shit running up and down the hallway, and I don't know. I can't do it. I
The
can't
thing
do
is
it.
that I booked that because it's our 20th wedding anniversary.
Oh yeah, no, that's
June 20th.
I get it.
Yeah.
But and like I've cruised in December, I've cruised in November, I've cruised in October, but never over a holiday.
Yeah.
My hands are tied. Of course, I've got no choice. But
Well,
to
yeah,
go
you have no
when
choice.
school breaks. That's the one thing. Everybody gives teachers crap about. Y'all have breaks all the time, and yeah, we do. But the unfortunate side of that is that's when we have to book vacations, and we can't just take a week in October or a week.
Well, I mean, that's an exception to the rule. You know, that's an exception to the rule.
Tiffany.
Oh, it's Tiffany Lee?
Night, Tiffany.
We're going to sit
Night,
at-
Tiffany.
We've been on one MSC cruise and have already have a free interior on any ship.
Wow.
Wow.
That's impressive. I just let the dog out. I'd already let him out twice. She didn't even let both out. She let the crazy one out.
I got a Who Let the Dogs Out video too. When
Yes,
I came
yes,
home,
Lori, they are, and that's what's frustrating.
I came home and my wonderful little girl here then tore up a comforter and it was literally all over the living room.
Oh,
It's on video, you know.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna start wrapping up. I gotta be up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Also, I've been up since 6. Been on 3 lives this morning. We are coming back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock if everything goes well, and I didn't do any double links. It should be one, and I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna do one link for tomorrow night since I deleted the one that I thought I had for Saturday night. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo that again, 9 o'clock tomorrow night Eastern. So I'll put it on the Usual Suspects remix, and whoever's interested, just pop in and hang out, and we'll come around, and I'll send it to you again, Mike, in case you want to be over.
Okay.
You and Zach and Uncle Dave, and of course Sherman. You guys are invited. Also,
Hey, I have a question before we go. I caught the October 31st, 2026. What ship?
Viva, NCL Viva.
NCL Viva. Okay.
Out of
I'm sorry. That's all I wanted to look at.
It's gonna be our first time on a ship. Also, we done the Prima Aqua. We're doing Aqua now in November, and then October next year the Viva, and hopefully in 27 we'll do the Luna, which is the next.
If I look it up and find it, and they have, I want to do the solo studio cabin.
Yes.
I've been seeing that on NCL a lot, and if I get one of those, I'll go.
Okay. Cool.
Or the solo balcony. If I get one of those, I'll go. One of those two, I'll go.
Well, if you do that tomorrow and you find out anything, let me know tomorrow night. Okay.
I'm going to look when we get done here. Who you kidding?
Oh, okay. Excusez-moi. Right on. You go ahead and do that.
Eddie La Viva, next ship, Eddie of the Seas.
Oh, cheese or the key or the teas. Can you imagine that? Or seas of the keys. That will be
They only serve Yakono and cheese.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick his ass when I see him.
You're
I'll tell you that much.
uncomped.
Hmm.
You're comped for cruise match.
It's a website.
Oh, for NCL, not for NCL.
No, it's a website that you can put in whatever casino deals you get from any cruise line, and it'll send it out.
The
And
casino deal.
you'll get you'll start getting offers from all the cruise lines and everything else.
Well, I haven't. My last cruise was in February, so I haven't gotten any. I got a bunch after I was done, but I never took any of them. Now they're sending me. Now Carnival's sending me stuff like the drink package and Wi-Fi combined and all that kind of stuff. I don't get any more. I haven't gotten any casinos, but I'm going in September, so maybe after that I'll try that.
Right.
Okay.
Your comp. Is that
Yes.
is that the name of the website?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you just Google your comp like they got right there,
Yourcomp.com.
and you'll see all about it then.
Well, everybody have a great night. I hope you had a safe 4th of July today. We'll do it again all over tomorrow night if everything goes well. So everybody take care. Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us this past 2 hours after the screwed up that I had earlier. But hopefully we'll do much better tomorrow night since I won't be down in the bottle. So we'll see. Hey, everybody have a great night. Stay out of trouble.
All right.
Bye, guys.
You got no money.
See y'all
for
later.
hell.
Happy
Later.
4th.
Amen.
Hopefully, so.